So cold. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I was about this tip of pouring my fresh coffee into my flask thing. I forgot what it's called. Just to keep it nice and warm for later on. Thankfully, if you can't tell, I did survive the flu. Friday I was bad, rough. Saturday I was even rougher. Started to get sort of fevery and just all over aches and pains and just feeling sorry for myself, feeling weak. Like I say, I like to I'll probably make a bit too much of a drama of it, but Saturday was really bad, Sunday was better, and today I'm just feeling 100% ready to start that new block of training. Now I'm having to train a little bit early today because I've got a busy day coaching, and then I've got a PT at 12, so I've got an hour and a half to train, and then the afternoon I'm going to go and catch up with my good friend Mike I've not seen for a very long time, and then back in the evening. So I'm going to have breakfast, coach, train, and I'm someone who's a bit OCD when it comes to pre-training. I like to always have at least one mug full of coffee before I have breakfast. I don't know why, part of me thinks that I would feel the caffeine as much as I would if I had breakfast first and then caffeine. I would say that. I used to think if I had fat first thing in the morning, my body would predominantly burn fat. I'm just stupid when it comes to this stuff like that, or a bit. I don't know. Anyway, that's plan for today. We are going to hit a lower body session, and as the title suggests, possibly, I'm going to be attempting the CrossFit Open 24.1. Wish me luck with that. That could destroy the shoulder. And another positive thing for this morning is that on the drive here, the sun was already starting to come up. The sky was a nice dark blue, and look, it's up 5 to 10 to 8, and look, there's the sun. I've not seen it this time for quite a while. So spring is here. We've survived another winter, although today's absolutely freezing cold. So I'm going to get back in the office and hug the heater. Do you think you forgot something, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is? It's just in the back of your mind, you forgot something. Well, just as I was getting your breakfast out of the bag, I realised I forgot my gym shoes, which is great. So I've decided that I'm going to try out these boots. I'm going to train in these. I've always thought it'd be cool to be like that strong dude walking the gym, training in boots. But today I'm going to have to train in the back and squat on the right. Got a bit of a heel, so that should be fun. That should be okay. And probably for the condition, I'll just take them off and go barefoot. But yeah, that's this morning's frustration because I am such an idiot. So here we are, ready to squat in the boots, and surprisingly they feel pretty good. They're a pretty solid shoe to lifting. Not that I'd recommend them anyway. They've got a bit of a heel wedge, so give me a bit more depth in the squat. Now it's one of those surprising sessions where I can actually do things, because like I said before, I'm OCD. I'm OCD about my warmth as well, and having the correct kit. Like, I've got my shoes. I generally first thought was I'm not going to be able to train, but I thought just use your boots. I could go barefoot, but it's too cold and I have on cold feet when I train. So I'm trying these boots out. Feel good so far. Famous last words. Working sets could go terrible. But yeah, it's going to be one of those surprising sessions where everything's feeling good so far. And since we're on a new training block, like I mentioned before, we are bumping the weight, still giving that 2.5 kilo progression each week. We are now dropping to 3 sets of 5 reps on the squat, and then deadlifts is going to be, I think, 5 sets of 3 or 3 sets of 3. Just see how much time I've got. I've only got about 80 minutes to get this session done, and obviously test 24.1. When you've got squats at 10, but you've got to be on site at 11. I just feel like what I've got on makes it look like I'd blend in on a construction site with the grey fleece and boots, which, like I just said, were very solid to training. But the right shoulder wasn't quite playing along today, so having to false grip the bar and go for a wider grip again for these squats, which was, to my surprise, moved well and felt considerably good, despite the much short and rushed warm-up. Although this is just me being picky again, and the angles may be against me, but some of the squats do look a tad high. Again, that could be down to the rushed warm-up, but all felt pretty solid. Although I'm not sure whether to keep bumping up by 2.5 kilos or switch things up and just add an extra set each week. Up until 5x5, then adding the 2.5 kilos and dropping back to the 3x5 and progressing that way. I feel with me wanting to push the conditioning more this way, maybe the way to go, as it's inevitable my strength work will need to take more of a backseat sooner or later. But until then, I'm going to keep pushing the strength and try and get my strength back as much as possible. Surprised myself again. I actually flew through those squats and they were relatively easy. Again, it's surprising to me how fast I actually train. I've actually got more focused. I'm not worried too much about setting the camera up, what to say to the camera, and all that nonsense. And the reason I'm keeping things low volume is I think I'm going to switch things up in the way I progress. In that, instead of adding 2.5 kilos each week, I'm going to start 3x5, next week 4x5, following week 5x5 at the same weight, and then add 2.5 kilos, maybe more, we'll see, and then back down to that 3x5. So just another way of progressing, which will still be more volume, but less load through the body, less weights, so I can focus more on the conditioning side of things and get fitter, because that's, like I say, been neglected for a while. I really want to push that and get better. Maybe sign up to a race. I'm still like to choose which Garmin runner I go with, but I'll probably decide this afternoon. But right now, let's finish the deadlift warm up and get up to, I think, 172.5 for trees. Maybe I should train these boots more often, or invest in a pair of high tops, because just like for squatting, these deadlifts felt great. Now I've always had this bit of a jokey goal, being able to walk into any gym in a pair of boots, like Timberland boots, untied, sort of checkered shirt kind of vibes, just chill everything baggy and loose, hit a heavy set of deadlifts or squats, and everyone just be like, yeah, he's strong, he can do that. But I don't think I'll ever actually do it physically, just because, I don't know, just me being me, I don't want to stand out too much. But these were good. Forced myself to use a lower belt position this week, as it does honestly feel much better, and I think my legs do what they should be doing. I'm just going to force myself to get used to that lower position and start deadlifts a little bit lower, which is what I really focused on for the deadlifts, and these feel like the best ones of the day. So here we are for 24.1, my first attempt. Now, I don't know what that is. That is 259 dumbbell snatch and burpees over the dumbbell, but with a bit of a twist. So you're going to do 21 reps on one side, 21 burpees over the dumbbell, 20 reps of snatch the other side, 21 burpees over the dumbbell, and then onto the 15s, and onto the 9s. I thought the time cap was 10 minutes, 15 minutes, which I'm pleased with. I'm probably going to hit that time cap anyway. This right side is not used to snatching. I'm being a bit of an idiot, going for the 22.5. Don't believe me. There you are. Actually, show it to the camera just so you know. There's the 22.5. I've got two timers. Got the one just in the corner of the screen, and I'm going to use my phone facing me just so I know what time I've got boots to come off, because they are just heavy, like cinder blocks on my feet, but they are great for squats and deadlifts. Just might use them in the future. But let's get this mic off and jump straight into the session. I'm just going to leave this raw and then either time lapse it or fast forward with skips, so that's why I time to stay in there, so you know I'm not cheating to get a fast time. I think I've also got like 5 minutes, which is the record, which is just insane. But less rambling, I'm just wasting time. Let's jump straight into it. I was super nervous to give this workout a go, as I could tell that because my watch popped up with a message saying, "You seem more stressed than usual, maybe do some breathing work to help relax." This wasn't the time for that. Firstly, let me just say that yes, that is my arm at full lock overhead. It's always been like that, even when weightlifting. Also, I've not done any form of dumbbell snatch for maybe 2ish years or longer. They felt pretty good. But it was as soon as I started the burpees, I knew I was in for a rough time. To help the pacing things better, I opted for the easy option. I say easier, nothing easy about burpees. And that is to step down and up, and also go for the side step hop over, making sure both feet off the floor before landing. I did read the rules before starting, just to make things a bit more official. And the right side, well, as you can see here, I was struggling after the 21s, or the second set of 21s. But surprisingly, I thought I'd struggle for the whole thing, the snatches as well. I've not done them for a while, but they all felt pretty solid, managing all rounds unbroken. Resting the second door to the top, but you can see I'm starting to get very sluggish, opting to have a little lie down on the floor to rest, catch my breath, wasting some time, and then just being very slow on the burpees over the dumbbell. Yeah, I did no-rep myself a few times, which I think you'll see coming up, but I was trying to, again, to protect the shoulder a bit more, doing the proper snatch, like drop underneath the dumbbell, which seemed to work well, and a twist to stop that shoulder bear. This was getting rough, you can see there, taking my time to get down. I don't even know if this counts as a burpee, to be honest. I actually think this is the no-rep. Let's see. Yeah, it's the no-rep because I stepped over the dumbbell rather than hop. See, I told myself off, I gave myself the no-rep, but there's probably a lot more in here than I pulled myself up on. I'm starting to struggle here, having to compose myself. You can see that, yeah, the pain is there on my face. I was definitely in pain for this. Probably told myself to stop being a little bitch and just carry on, get things done. This was the 9s. Feeling very sluggish and absolutely dying at this point. I think if I put the volume up, you just hear me breathing heavily because Martin was in the office on some consultation call, so I had the music a bit quieter, but that was another rep there. But pushed through for the 9s. Again, another little worth myself to finish off, to get these 9s done. Last set of 9s on the dumbbells, last 9s on the burpees, and then I just crawled around in pain for surprisingly not too long, but you can see, yeah, that's just pure pain. You just, no position's comfortable. I just wanted to die. Yeah, I could taste blood at this point. I felt like my gums were bleeding, my lungs were bleeding. I was just not in a good way, but for me I found like it was a decent score and one I will never be testing again. Taking that as 12:56. Oh. Literally 10 minutes after that I had a PT session, so after that I added my accessory work of split squats, 8 reps each side, some seated hammer curls, and then finished with a few sets of rollouts, and then headed home to grab some lunch because I was absolutely starving. Hello. Oh, who's a good boy, hey? Oh, miss you this morning, mate. Hello. Hello. Oh. Wouldn't be a vlog without seeing the main man. That was a great session, probably one of the best sessions I've had for a very long time. Just felt everything just ran well. Got through the squats quick, deadlifts quick, conditioning quick. But surprisingly, rather than ruin my shoulder, the dumbbell snatches really ruined my elbow, so that's really painful to stretch out. Oh, but those curls had helped to sort of even out the pain, like just, you know, but it's not. Anyway, home tray delivery. I ordered these yesterday because I got the wireless keyboard and mouse and my headset is wired, so I need to get a wireless headset. Hopefully this is a headset, otherwise I don't know what it could be. But I just went for sort of basic. Logitech ones, there they are, nice and fancy, Bluetooth. So let's open these and see what they are like. Need the mic to open them. Open. Hopefully they come with a USB to connect. I think they do, yeah, there's the USB. But here they are. See, there I was just, I have my laptop on the bed and I was on the PC and my laptop, and turned around and I just got tangled and almost pulled the screen off the desk. But here they are. These look very nice, just very plain, basic Logitech. So they're going to be fun to use. Oh wow, they are definitely sound blocking. Someone needs to connect it. That was the connected info. Yeah, nice. So there's the headphones. Looking forward to trying those in a minute. Another thing I want to talk about is nutrition. I'm going to be switching things up for this block. I'm going to start going to a deficit, trying to lose a bit of weight, bit of body fat. So I'm just dropping calories by 200. That's all it's going to be. I'm going to eat back around, rather than 90% on runs, 80% on runs, just to bring yourself to more towards maintenance, slightly in a surplus on some days, and then maybe after the next block start bringing the calories down to a bit of a deficit and then bring them back up towards race. But right now we are going to have a sort of hot and spicy cheese and sliced chicken omelette, and for a little treat thing I had some of these on Saturday, no, last time I ran, with just some basic Aldi buttermilk pancakes. There's 3 left for a bit, because I like after training having something sweet just to, I don't know, almost like feels like a bit of a treat slash cheat, although I don't believe in that kind of thing. So yeah, gonna cook this all up, try headphones out, take Mr. Odin for a walk, and then we are going to head over to Mike's, who I'll introduce you to today. Again, try and get a bit more personal in these vlogs, to introduce you to friends, to show I actually have friends.
Detecting an encrypted transmission. Prep for order.
And that is Monday done. Hopefully don't get copyright for that clip. Not that it matters. But yeah, it was nice seeing Mike. Didn't put him on camera because not seeing each other for probably 3 months. I didn't want to like shove a camera in his face and introduce him. But we just had a nice little catch up, although it was short because I had to come back to work. We had about half an hour there. But good catch up nonetheless. I was showing me his new PC. He's a not a streamer. He's gaming YouTuber. I don't even know what you'd call it. But he makes videos on games. So I'll put his channel below. Go subscribe to him. He's not posting anything yet, but he's getting into it. He's getting the hang of it. So looking forward to seeing him do that. And I've decided on the running program I'm going to do. I just realised my voice is going red croaky because I've got Franlung from 24.1. But I've just gone for a Garmin 12 to 16 week 10k. The first session looked a bit odd, but after a bit of research, it's fine. It's going to base the weeks off that run. It's literally a 2-minute jog, 5-minute run, and then a 2-minute cool down. But I'm just going to do that and then just carry on with the run because that's literally probably just over a kilometre, if not slightly more, which is nothing for what I've been doing. But I'm going to head home now because I am absolutely knackered after a long day of back and forth. Get some food because I'm starving and fuel up for tomorrow's run. And I'll catch you all in the next one, which is going to be an upper body session, which I'm still not sure what it's going to entail, but I will see you all there and we'll be back over in Pure Gym for that. So I'll see you then. Peace.